I was having technical difficulties with my Firefox browser. Anyone else ever have that issue? I got it all fixed up, just had to uninstall, reinstalled it, but it took me a while talking to ChatGPT and everything. But we're back, don't worry. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name's Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. This is a big shout out to Brad Taggart. So he has requested through the Coffee platform that I react to this song. I mean, several, but this is one of them. And it is Tom Traubert's Blues, aka Waltzing Matilda original. They have the title reversed on the video. On the album, it's called Tom Traubert's or Traubert's. Man, I didn't have to warm up my mouth before this. It's my favorite song from Tom and my favorite album. Okay, there's already a famous song called Waltzing Matilda, a standard from Australia. Very well. I don't think I have heard of either of them, so let's look it up. I'm assuming Tom, based this song off of Waltzing Matilda. I think that's what's going on here. Song. Slim Dusty, it looks like is the original. Song original. Probably has a long history. Wow. The original lyrics were composed in 1895 by Australian poet Banjo Patterson to a tune played by Christina McPherson based on her memory of Thomas, and then it goes on with the article. Okay, yeah, this goes way back. Interesting. Well, we're gonna hear this version live at Rockpalast, 1977. I have reacted to Tom Waits several times before, so in case you guys are interested, go ahead and check it out on my channel. Other videos I still have to upload from the main channel, so stay tuned for those. But now we get started here. It's longer song, 7 minutes. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on, and let's go.
Well, I close with a song called Waltzing Matilda. Wasted and wounded, it ain't what the moon did. It's a God without paid for now. And I'll see tomorrow if Frank can I borrow a couple of bucks from you to go waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, you go waltzing Matilda with me. And I'm an innocent victim of a blinded alley. I'm tired of all these soldiers here, and no one speaks English. Everything's broken, and my stations are soaking away. To go waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, you go waltzing Matilda with me. And now the dogs are barking and the taxi cabs parking. Lord, they can do for me. And I begged you to stab me, and as you tore my shirt open, and I'm down on my knees tonight. And push me as I staggered, and as you buried the dagger in your silhouette window light. To go, old St. Matilda, old St. Matilda, you come on, old St. Matilda with me. And now I've lost my St. Christopher, and now that I've kissed her, and the one-armed bandit knows, and the maverick Chinaman, and all these cold-blooded signs, and the girls down by the striptease shows go. Old St. Matilda, old St. Matilda, you come on, old St. Matilda with me. And no, I don't want your sympathy, as the fugitives say that the streets aren't for dreaming now, and the manslaughter dragnets and all these ghosts that sell memories, they want a piece of the action anyhow. Go, old St. Matilda, old St. Matilda, you come on, old St. Matilda with me. And you can ask any sailor, and the keys from the jailer, but the old man in wheelchairs know. And Matilda's the defendant, and she's killed about 100, and she follows wherever you may go. Old St. Matilda, old St. Matilda, you come on, old St. Matilda with me. And it's a battered old suitcase into a hotel someplace, and a wound that will never heal.
You go back to that line.
Someplace, and a wound that will never heal. No prima donna, you know the perfume is on an old shirt that is stained with blood and whiskey. And good night to the street sweepers and all the night watchmen, flame keepers. And good night, Matilda.
What? he, man, he's something else. Tom Waits. I didn't even want to pause the video because it just had this vibe of I should let it continue. He's telling the story. It's something very I think kind of delicate, kind of profound. And so, I don't like to pause videos as it is, but let alone some videos that are special like this one. So first things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed to Tom, and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. He has this particular style of performance that he's very much into the song, but it's as if he were playing it for himself. He's not even thinking about the crowd, about the audience, about, I'm in this theater, in this place. He's just playing and singing, and people just happen to be around him, essentially. We're just living in his world. And I think that's very uncommon, especially in performers. And I would say especially today, you don't see, it's like the opposite today. They want you to be like super alarmed, enthusiastic, and kind of like in the reaction world. Oh my God, you have to scream, you have to, flip over your desk and everything for it to be a good reaction. It doesn't. So I respect the way he does his work. And I want to look up the lyrics here because there's a lot. I'm speculating in my head here and there on like the meaning of it, but it seems very complex. I do have to tell you, it's not an easy song to decipher, I would say. Tom Waits, Tom Trauberts. Feel free to let me know in the comments what the correct pronunciation there is for Trauberts. And who is Tom Trauberts? Is he an actual person or fictional character of the world? Man, this is a long lyrics right here, but we don't have, we're in no rush. Wasted and wounded. It ain't what the moon did. I've got what I paid for now. See you tomorrow. Hey Frank, can I borrow a couple bucks from you? It's some storytelling here. To go waltzing Matilda. Over and over again, waltzing Matilda. So in my head, I'm like, okay, is waltzing Matilda a person that was from the era? She was popular. She was maybe a dancer. Was she good or not? Is my main question right now. Like, what type of person was she, and why was she, so desired or popular? To go waltzing Matilda. You'll go waltzing Matilda with me. Now I lost my Saint Christopher now that I've kissed her. I've lost my Saint Christopher. See, I'm not familiar with this phrase here. So maybe he's... if you lose your... I've lost my Saint Christopher now that I've kissed her. So maybe he has, sinned, right? He's no longer pure. And the one-armed bandit knows. And the maverick Chinaman and the cold-blooded signs and the girls down by the striptease shows go. See, this is kind of like what I'm getting in my head. Striptease shows. So that type of nocturnal life, right? Maybe you go downtown, in this era, and there's clubs, there's, triple X kind of content out there. Very much like the way it is today, except we see it more in digital form. But back then you didn't have that, so it was real life shows. Waltzing Matilda. You'll go waltzing Matilda with me. No, I don't want your sympathy, the fugitives say, that the streets aren't for dreaming now. Manslaughter, dragnets, and the ghosts that sell memories. They want a piece of the action anyhow. Go, waltzing Matilda. And you can ask any sailor and the keys from the jailer and the old man in wheelchairs now. So this is maybe referring to, this is like post-war. I don't know if the reference is to like the Vietnam War, but knowing that the song is way older, then could this even be from like the First World Wars. There's a lot of questions that I have about this song, and I'm gonna I sound very uneducated, but it's my first time hearing it, and there's a lot of history behind this. And it's a battered old suitcase to a hotel someplace, and a wound that will never heal. This is the phrase that caught my attention, and I think to me it encompasses the mood of the song. No prima donna, the perfume is on. An old shirt that is stained with blood and whiskey. And good night to the street sweepers, the night watchmen, flame keepers, and good night to Matilda too. Let's look up the meaning. I'm not gonna, try to make up something here that I'm not aware of. So, Tom Traubert's blues meaning. All right, so here we have the explanation from the AI overview. So it is a poignant song about loneliness, alcoholism, heartbreak, and being lost. I mean, that I could see. Using the character of Tom Traubert, a down-and-out man stranded in a foreign land, inspired partly by a real friend and a brief affair Tom Waits had in Copenhagen. The recurrent phrase, waltzing Matilda, from an Australian folk song symbolizes this aimless wandering and being on the road, while the chorus's image of a wound that will never heal captures deep, chronic sorrow, often linked to drink and regret. And I think this is a constant theme to Tom's songs. I have said that over and over again. When I pictured Tom Waits in my mind, instantly, like, this, I don't know if, unfortunately or whatever, it's the image that comes to mind, just kind of a hunched over man playing the piano with this very rough voice that I'm not trying to, like, be sarcastic about. I'm just trying to, like, get into the character. And, all of his songs seem like he's been battered up. The themes of loneliness, alcoholism, heartbreak, and being lost. I see it all the time, and it kind of makes me feel for him. But I get that, this could be just music and things that he came up with. Doesn't necessarily have to be that was his life. He could have been living a very, wholesome and entertaining life. I don't know, but he strikes me as the type of man that was kind of deep in his loneliness. And even the way he stood up at the end, right after performing this 7-minute song, you would think that, all right, just hang around for a bit, maybe wave to the crowd, or have he just let me play this again. Barely, almost no eye contact. Thank you, good night. Walks off, right? As if he were a man of few words in real life, aside from the music. Kind of introverted. So you got the key themes and meanings: loneliness and despair. It's a lament for feeling broken and alone, a wanderer with no home, often drunk in unfamiliar places. Matilda can also refer to Mad Dog 2020, a cheap wine time. No, but I think, that's supposed to be the waltzing. So now let me look up the waltzing Matilda meaning. Song meaning. So it is a classic Australian folk song about a swagman, itinerant worker who steals a sheep, is caught by a squatter, landowner, and police, and drowns himself in a billabong watering hole to avoid capture, with the title slang for traveling with a swag. Its darker, tragic story reflects the hardship of the 1890s Australian Depression, freedom, defiance against authority, and Australian identity, often considered the unofficial national anthem, with a different song, and the band played Waltzing Matilda, telling a poignant World War I soldier's story. That's dark. That is very far away from what I first picture when I thought of the word waltzing Matilda, because I think waltz, right, like the dance, the style of music, and Matilda, which is a woman's name. So I'm picturing in my head like a Tiny Dancer by Elton John kind of thing, but it wasn't. This turned out to be very sad almost, and you know, it's topics that should be sang and performed, and I think he's one of the best to do this dark genre, let's call it, because it sounds very real, very legitimate. He always like delivers 100%, and I think he's one of the best genuine performers that I have seen, at least from this era. Because like I said, he's not trying to put on a show to satisfy the people, to be there for the money. He's just like, I have the song in my heart, I'm gonna play it, and that's it, and I'm gone. So big respect to Tom. This song, I think, in of itself, it's a rabbit hole. I might have to like watch a documentary or the history of it, because there's different layers, and I'll have to explore it. But this is just a one-time reaction. The channel is just getting started. Way more reactions coming. So if you guys have requests, comments, please write it down, subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.